So welcome back guys to a brand new Palworld news update. Today we have an update from the CEO, one of the devs I guess you could call of Pocket Pair, talking about Palworld, and it's very interesting to read through these comments of what's to still come for the game. Now, I hope you guys are still enjoying. I did read in the last video in the comments section that a lot of you guys have actually reached level 50 and are kind of still just enjoying the game because it's so much fun, but are at that point of needing new content. I am still, as I mentioned earlier on, I still got lots to go. I've kind of taken it a little bit slow, and I sort of have that problem. I do a lot solo, but I do have a problem where I wait for my friends a lot. So you guys know what it's like when you're waiting for hop on with your friends, you have the same problem. It takes a little bit of time. But anyway, we're going to be getting in with the news. If you guys do enjoy today's video, make sure to smash that like button, and please make sure to subscribe if you want to stay up with your daily Palworld or survival game news. It means the world to me. And if you want to get yourself a Palworld server like the one below, well, in front of you, link will be in the description down below. Anyway, let's read through this. So if you want to have the source of where this information came from, the link will be in the description down below for that as well if you want to check out for yourself. So the title is Palworld is about 60% finished, dev considering the future of PvP. So Palworld launched on January 19th in early access, and the developer CEO estimates the game is only about 60% feature complete. Pocket Pair CEO told Automation that all the basic functions are in place for Palworld. Looking ahead, Pocket Pair will now look to further refine the game and introduce new functionality, including PvP, like we've seen in the roadmap. So to think right now, the game is only 60% complete from full launch. Now you have to remember, when full launch happens, that doesn't mean that's the end of content. It's just getting to 1.0. So once it's at 1.0, they can go crazy with content. And don't just think as well that the 40% is a bunch of content that's not here yet. So you're going to have all of that, and then when it launches in full launch, you'll have even more content after that. So it's a win-win situation. So the CEO goes on to say, PvP is really difficult. First of all, we need to think about why we're introducing PvP to Palworld. To begin with, there are so many other games that offer fun PvP experience, so we need to make sure that there is a reason for Palworld players to play PvP. Of course, using pals you caught in battle is one unique point, but only games that give players a good reason to play can survive in the long term in these sense. I think it's a very harsh territory. And I think it's actually a very good point, if I'm honest. I think that's a very cool thing that the dev said. They're very honest, the Palworld devs. They're not like, they don't seem to hide behind like information. They're very straight up, very honest with what they believe in. And I really like that. I really do. I think it's very important when you're in a community to be upfront with everyone you're speaking to and your community, because if you respect your community, they will show you countless amounts of love, and I feel like a lot of other games sometimes aren't as good with that. The CEO goes on to say, Pocket Pair is not very optimistic about adding PvP to Palworld. Adding the chance of success in the making PvP mode would be below 10%. That's how high the hurdle is to exceed PvP, he said. If Pocket Pair does add PvP, which by the way they've confirmed that already, it says the team would need to consider if the mode would play out with pals against pals only, or pals fighting alone alongside humans. Then there is a consideration of if these hypothetical PvP battles would take place in a dedicated arena or out in the world. So again, that's another thing they have to think about. The Palworld guys need to think to themselves, are we gonna make PvP like the other games? Like they said, they don't want to make it like Rust, they don't want to make it like anything like Ark. They're definitely going to do arena, that's been confirmed. So we're going to have pals fighting pals in the arena, and you're going to be able to take on others and battle your pals, which I think is one of the most exciting points and additions added to the game, because I think you could actually end up creating some of the most addictive content by doing that. I really believe that you could, especially especially when how successful it's been for Pokemon and everything like that. I really believe that could be huge. And then they say, in the case of arena format, I think real-time action battles would be the first thing that users would imagine. However, we are also considering a asynchronous battle pattern in which pals fight each other. Well, wait, in which pals fight each other automatically. Oh, right, okay, so like kind of like an auto mode. There are a lot of technical details to be discussed, but we're also considering a format in which pals are registered in the arena and users can freely choose to fight, which would lower the barrier to entry and allow more casual PvP. So yeah, I think they know to themselves they're pretty straightforward with they're going to be doing an arena, and that's one of the coolest things. I think I'm really looking forward to seeing how arena works in the game. I think it could be could be great for the game, and I do believe though that another form of PvP would be great. I understand, I completely see where they're coming from. I do think it's hard. I don't think it's as straightforward as just simply unleashing PvP in the world, because that could be devastating for official servers. It really could be. Like, it could cause constant problems. They have to be very, very careful when they're doing it. So I'm glad they're being like that. They're being very thoughtful of how they're going to do things, and that's perfect. So on Steam, Palworld's price is going to be up to $30 on January 25th, which has always happened. That's the normal price on Xbox. Or Game Pass subscribers can play it for nothing extra. The Xbox version is apparently an older edition of the game with a lower player count cap, but that's set to change. Yeah, so pretty much that is everything to discuss from the Palworld devs. Some of the biggest points to highlight is the fact that the game is only 60% complete, and that does excite me a lot. It really does. I feel like there's so much potential for what can come next, so much more to add and so much more to explore. And there is actually a giant tree, I think I'm using it as the thumbnail, in which people can explore and discover, which I think could be fantastic. And I think, I don't know where the giant tree is. I got told it's at the top left, somewhere over here, which I think everyone's saying the tree, the Palworld devs are saying the tree is what holds the secrets. So this is again something we're going to be finding out, what this tree, what type of secrets this tree holds. I want to know. I can't wait for it. So let me know what you think, because if you think the 40% left, PvP arena battles, if we quickly go to the roadmap, there wasn't actually as much as I thought there was going to be on the roadmap. Like, for some reason, I thought there was going to be a little bit more, and I'm sure they'll share more to come. But on the roadmap, they've obviously got they've got raid bosses, which is end game content, so that's got to be something that they said is going to come. Steam and Xbox crossplay, improvements, new islands, bosses, and technology. So I guess that could fill up all the rest of the 40%, because we don't actually know how big these islands are going to be. There's still, as I said, there's still so much more players haven't seen and still yet to explore. I mean, I'm even coming up to a place now on the map I haven't even explored yet. So that's going to be a first time for me with you guys in the video. So please let me know in the comment section down below your thoughts and feelings on what you think about that. Are you happy that the game's only 40%? Do you feel like the game is more than 40%? Or do you think they're really pushing now to get to a stage where, oh, lovely. I'll always love finding another effigy. Always needed. Lovely. That's what we love to see. So yeah, I think we're heading across to, oh, there's another one down here. Let's go get it. Yeah, this is a new area I haven't explored yet. So as I said to you guys, am still a long way away. I'm hoping to speed up a little bit of process so I can get closer to that level 50, as there is, as I should really be there already, but we do have a little bit of a friend pact where we have to in order to move on to the next stage, we have to wait for each other, which isn't something I'm doing right now. So if you're watching this, Ryan and Harry, you know that I love you and I have to do this for content. Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much all I am going to share today. Oh, there's a church here. Is that a statue of power there? The statue of power. Oh, a red chest as well. I don't think I've got a key for it though, do I? Oh, I do. It's just a copper key. And then, oh yeah, you can just use the standard statue of power. Okay, cool. And there is a fast travel over there that I saw. So I'm going to go, guys, and do some exploring on this brand new island that I haven't seen yet, which I'm very excited to see what I'm going to bump into. Probably going to bump into things that are going to destroy me, but hopefully this island, there's a level 2 so far, so not feeling too worried about that. One shot of the crossbow, and I mean, it's not going to be looking too good. I love the crossbow. I just got an amazing blueprint for it. What's your favorite weapon? I'm guessing you guys are all going to be saying the assault rifle, and there's me with my my little crossbow, being like, wow, I'm so excited about it. We've got night wings, so again, nothing too special. But anyway, enough rambling. I will catch you guys in my next video very soon. It's time for me to go on a new adventure, and I will see you guys in my next Palworld video coming very soon. See you guys then.